What am I even doing anymore? So, it's about that time again. If you don't know, this YouTube channel has went through quite a few changes since it started. I've gone through a cycle of multiple different forms of my penguin self, all starting with an idea of a simple penguin drawing of me made by Christina Wonders. And that penguin talked about movies, games, trends, YouTube, whatever I really felt like doing. It was at a point where I had no idea what I wanted to do, so I tried a lot of different things. Some of those videos private, unlisted, and even deleted, because they're just awful. You just gotta trust me on that one. I'm pretty sure Zalgaloo has a few of them stored on his computer, even though I begged him not to save them. Zal, can you please delete them?
I'm keeping them.
But they're so bad though.
I know, that's why it's funny.
Following that, I decided to shift gear and went into an even simpler design drawn by Lord Bung, the creator of the Confinement series. It is really good, you should check it out if you haven't yet. And as you've seen, I still use these drawings today, modified a bit so I can move the eyes and give them costumes. Then I made a pretty big leap. I told the wonderful artist Fairy Artery that I wanted a hoodie and a unique design that would stand out and look cool. And I decided to, quite literally, kill off the old one and use this one, which for the past year I've been using and I'm very happy with it. And what plans I have for the future. Wait, no, stop. Wait! However, eventually it was becoming more and more difficult to be expressive, and me being the terrible artist I am, drawing on my own eyebrows to show emotions other than just happy me with hand out, happy arms folded, and happy shrug, well, also happy. I still love them, don't get me wrong, but I decided I wanted to rebrand a bit and try something new as we head into this 2018 year. So I contacted Haru Kitsu, I hope I pronounced that right. We've been talking these last few months, and today I'm gonna reveal to you my new form. So without further ado, oh, hello there. I'm Jack, the camera guy. So if you're wondering, Bob is gonna be fine. He was just sucked into an interdimensional portal through space-time. Again, he was probably captured by aliens who threatened to, make him look cute. You know what, I'll just roll the clip. I hate my job.
We're really late for school.
No, it's cool, I have a time machine.
But wait, how did you actually—
Go bye. So I was thinking for this next video, we do a skit where we have like these cool explosions and battles in space with all these explosions and stuff. And then I like save the princess, and then she explodes, and then just a lot of explosions and really cool special effects. Oh, and I'm also a superhero, and I can fly and have like a really cool cape, you know what I mean?
You know our budget's only $7, right?
How did you get into my time box?
How did you get into my house? Well, I was trying to get to school and I found it in the parking lot of a Walmart. And I don't know, man, I just used it.
You really should get a lock on your door.
They didn't even use the door. They physically faced into my f***ing house.
Also, that guy should probably put some clothes on. That's gross.
Okay, great. He's wearing a hat now. Now how about you get out of my house? Like, get the
Okay, calm down. We can figure this out.
What's happening?
Oh dear. Looks like our time travel device is being bypassed. Someone is trying to send us somewhere. Hopefully it has oxygen.
This isn't even how it works. This isn't Star Trek.
The editor was too lazy to animate us going into the TARDIS, so we're just going to fade out, you know.
Oh, yeah. I have to edit this later. Who goes there, trespassing our sacred planet?
Oh, I'm the doctor, and all we want is to go back home. Why have you sent us here?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Mr. Professor Captain Dr. Y. He just said his name is the doctor. What drugs are you on? Are you on drugs? You look like you're on drugs. You look very green. Looks kind of unhealthy, actually. We've come to take you to our mothership. I don't even want to be here. I was just trying to enjoy my donut at 6 in the morning while I talk about the next video with my producer. It was gonna have a lot of explosions and stuff. Take me home, you stupid green things, or I swear I'm gonna slap you really hard with my flipper. Probably gonna hurt a lot. It'll feel like a huge inconvenience because you'll feel this pain on your left cheek for like an hour. And then you might need an ice pack for about 20 to 30 minutes. Just let me go home. I just want to go home. Why is he the most detailed looking one of you bunch? It's really creepy. He's really annoying too. Can we kill him? Hey, you know what? If you let us change him a bit to make him less ugly. I'm literally standing right here. Then you can go home. We're not actually doing this, right?
We'll do it.
We'll do it.
I wasn't listening, but we'll do it because I don't want to feel left out.
No, we're not.
You can take him.
I am not moving from the spot.
I liked him, but not enough.
Zal, what are you doing here?
Oh hey, I just kind of walked in, I guess. You know, this room is a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It's really trippy.
You know what, Zal? I think it's time. I think it's time to change, Zal.
Is this gonna be like super emotional and stuff? If so, then I'm gonna go to the swimming pool. Apparently this place has hundreds of swimming pools and a casino, along with some really cool werewolves.
Don't touch the
I'm
werewolves.
gonna do it.
Oh, that's really hot, actually. Jeez. How was someone able to do this like 12 times?
Hey guys, my name is Bob and I just watched V movie. Now I know what you're thinking. Are you okay? This movie came out like 2007.
With the choice of genocide on your back, the game is focused on your choices as a person. In making your way through the game, you always had the option to kill. Hi, this is what I look like now. All jokes aside, I decided to give my channel a bit of a makeover. If you don't like the new character designs, I really don't care.
Hey, did you know that there's an entire room filled with hot dogs?
Hey. How do I look?
You look cute.
I'm not cute.
You are Bob.
I'm leaving. Hello, my name is Bob, and this is the new me. I personally think I look pretty good in this form. I don't have many complaints. Although I am shorter than I expected, but I guess I've been pretty short in my life, so. Anyway, I'd like to take this opportunity to answer some questions, talk a bit about the future of my channel, and spend some time discussing life's most important questions, like, are you a furry? And this one. I don't get paid enough for this. You guys have sent a lot of questions, and I'm really happy to answer them. Sadly, I won't be able to answer all of them, but I'll try to do as many as I can. So without further ado, our first question is from Aura. Can I tell you a knock-knock joke? Yeah, sure. What is it? Okay then. So these two people didn't ask a question on Twitter like they were supposed to, but instead asked it on Discord. They're pretty dumb questions too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blur out their names. There we go. It was too late to do that, and you can rewind the video if you want, but I don't care because they didn't follow the rules. Next question. Why are all the characters in your videos clones of the same penguin? I feel like there might be some kind of deep hidden lore that you're hiding from us. Ah, yes. You figured me out. There's a very deep hidden lore that I've been hiding from you. Yeah. Okay, so I found them in a jungle, a penguin jungle. They were just kind of there, so I just picked them up and I just took them. Then I created a cloning factory where I'd clone them each individually and put them in clothes whenever I needed them for my videos. Don't worry though, I pay them. With Dogecoin. You know, the virtual coins with the cute meme dog on them, they're only worth like 1 cent per coin. And most vendors don't accept them, but I do. And when they earn 100, they can use them to buy anything in the dollar store. I totally didn't just make that up. It's all true. It's all part of the Pengicitis trademark lore. Okay, next question. Who is that Pokemon? It's me! I'm the Pokemon! I'm the best Pokemon! Okay, but really though, I like Piplup or Charizard. There were a surprising amount of Pokemon questions this year, and that's okay. I'll just kind of lightning answer most of the questions I saw, like which Pokemon I liked. I like Pokemon Black and Platinum, those are my favorites. I think Piplup is my favorite Pokemon, he is adorable. And if Pokemon was on the Switch, I might get it. I like Pokemon. How do you start off a YouTube channel properly? Honestly, it's all about practice. Find a program to edit with, whether it's top tier stuff or Windows Movie Maker, it really doesn't matter. You can learn from whatever you have as long as you practice. Try to ask for feedback from other people. If you don't want to share your stuff with other people, you might not be ready for YouTube yet because that's pretty much the goal of the entire website. I understand being shy, trust me, I really do. But if you can break that bubble of nervousness and show your video to a few people, whether it's family or friends or peers, you'll likely have a better experience making videos and getting some attention if you can practice enough that you're ready to show people what you've made. Can penguins fly as long as they believe in themselves? You kind of just answered your own question. This is my Q&A. Don't answer my questions for me. But okay, I'm gonna answer it better. Fuck you. That was so mean, I'm sorry. Penguins can harness the energy of other birds and learn to fly, but most of them are too lazy, so they just don't. They just eat fish and sometimes fight to the death. Ouch. Okay, penguins can't really do that, but I like to imagine they secretly can, but they just don't want to. If after this video a scientist discovers this is true, I'm literally gonna pack my bags and become one with the penguins, because if that isn't the perfect level of laziness that I can relate to, then I don't know what is. What type of content would you never upload? Okay, honestly, I guess braggy type of content. You know the YouTubers that flaunt that they have like Rolexes or Supreme clothes or plug their merch every 5 seconds at the top of their lung? Oh, they're literally jumping off a mountain into $1 million swimming pool. I honestly can't really see myself doing good vlogs in general. Most of them would probably be of my cat or my dog. Slow down, oh my god. Do you plan on making more science-centered videos in the future? Sometimes you touch on certain topics, mostly psychology related, but they're never the main topic of the videos they're in. Yes, 100% actually. I love that stuff, and I really want them to be a bigger part of my videos. And I don't mean super complicated stuff either, just stuff that someone watching at any time of the day could sit back and watch and maybe learn something about themselves or other people or the world around them. Things that really— yeah! Oh no! I dropped my— I'm sorry, I just dropped my phone. You know, food for thought for the rest of the day, or even your week if I say the right things that really get you thinking. What is your favorite movie? Honestly, my favorite movie has to be WALL-E. I really love that movie. I love its message, I love all the characters. The moments of dialogue expressed through sometimes no words at all, but through WALL-E and Eva, I think are moments that are just priceless. And honestly, I think this movie is just a beautiful, funny, and well-made movie that I will watch again and again. Also, that song gets stuck in my head a lot whenever I hear it, like once. Put on your Sunday clothes, the stars, China #1, China, I don't know how to answer. If you chose another Sonne apart from the penguin, what would it be? Okay, so a funny story about this one actually. Back when I was like trying to decide what animal I wanted to be, I was very dead set on either a penguin or a raccoon. This was even before I met Zal. I really liked Sly Cooper, Rocket Raccoon. I don't know, I just thought raccoons were great. And fun fact actually, a small part of me almost thought about using a recolored Sly Cooper as my Sonne. Numerous other people were kind of doing that thing back in like 2016, and fortunately my gut was telling me that I wanted to be a penguin. And since then it's always stuck with me. So I guess if I chose another Sonne, which I don't really plan to, maybe a raccoon, I don't know. I think Zal already has the whole raccoon thing going pretty well, so maybe I'll steal his Sonne, recolor it blue, and call myself Zalgaloo. I'm sure I'll love that. Have you ever played a Roblox egg hunt, and what is your opinion on the current situation in Catalonia? First of all, yes I have. I played quite a few of them actually. 2013 was my absolute favorite, and apparently Clone Trooper 1019 actually remade the entire thing and scripted it all himself. I think that's pretty awesome. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested. Before that, I did play the 2010 egg hunt and pretty much all the others until like 2015, I think. I also like the 2010 turkey hunt, Jing Hour 2013. All of these events were good, but people on the forums used to constantly complain about everything, and they probably would still be if the forums were still up. You know, I'm just gonna say this. I thought they were fun before. I still think they were today. Second of all, I didn't even really know about the Catalonia thing. I really have no comments. I don't know enough about it to give my 2 cents. Why did you enjoy Roblox? Honestly, when I started playing, I had no idea the amount of opportunities it had. I enjoyed myself a lot, and for a while, it was a big part of my day. It taught me stuff about marketing, communicating, editing, art, economics, computer programming, and so much more. Hear me out when I say this, but unless they've completely changed it since I last played, it's an incredible game that I don't think gets enough recognition for how good of a learning tool it really is. I'm not just talking about the games or whatever, but like the actual development tools, the marketing tools it gives you, the advertising, everything about it is like actually really cool when you really think about it. Of course, it's not perfect. It's obviously not perfect, but I have so much to thank that game for. In fact, I probably wouldn't be doing the videos I'm doing now if it wasn't for this game, and I'm not even joking. It kind of sucks that the game has this negative view of it left and right, both from outsiders and people who play the game hating themselves for liking it. That's honestly why I think Club Penguin has always been more wholesome. Roblox could really use some more positive energy like that, in all honesty. Would you ever play Overwatch? I have played it, and it's really fun. Nihongo no Benkyo. What's the best wonder weapon? Okay, I know this is a Call of Duty Zombies question, but I don't play that enough to take that answer seriously, so I'm gonna say spoon. F you. I'm kidding, JesusVEIVO, you're really cool.
This is the worst.
What are your thoughts on the Mario Bros franchise? Also, experiences with the Switch so far. Apparently, Yellow Hollow wanted to ask this question too, but he was beat up by Extreme Blitz. I love the Mario franchise. I've been playing all the games since I was a kid. I'll get back to Mario later, but as for the Switch, Mario Odyssey was really fun. Zelda was really good. Splatoon 2 is awesome. And I also like Binding of Isaac, World of Goo, Mario Kart 8, Shovel Knight.
And before you ask, yeah, I know Smash is coming out, and I'm really excited about that. I hope Sans is in it.
The Switch is honestly an awesome piece of gaming hardware, and it did not disappoint. Luigi or oh my god, that is really scary. Did you do that yourself? I'm genuinely curious how that terrifying piece of art was made. That's so bad. He answered me later in the DM saying it was an error created when he tried making his Mario Odyssey video. That's crazy. How old are you? Sometimes I act like I'm 10 years old. Some people think I'm 20 years old, and I'm somewhere in between that. Finally said, I just wanted to tell you that I love you.
That's not a question.
But thank you, that's really nice. Go check out his channel. He actually works really hard on them, and I really like them. If you don't, I'll find you. Wait, no way. No way. Did Google actually remove? Okay, that can't be real. That can't be real. I have to fact check this for myself. You don't know Google for like the past 2 years has been doing this thing where it's like, did you mean appendicitis? Every time you look me up on Google. Mr. Google. Oh wow, it's actually gone. That's like really cool actually. I wonder if someone working at Google like saw my video or maybe just enough search results made it go away. I don't know. I only go check YouTube. I'm assuming YouTube's the same, you know, like because YouTube and Google are like, you know, the same company and all. It should be this. It's probably gonna haunt me forever. Speaking of things that are gonna haunt me forever. Please stop. What's your favorite console and favorite game on it? PlayStation 2 and all the platformers on it. Pac-Man World 2, Ratchet and Clank, Spyro, Jak and Daxter. I was a really big platformer fan if you can't tell. And my all-time favorite, Sly Cooper. Specifically Sly 2 is the one I really liked for its story, gameplay, and all that. Why do you love Sly Cooper? What's not to love about him? He has a cool character design, he looks cool in the talks. All the chapters in the game have this comic book vibe to them and really fun cutscenes. I don't know. I just have fond memories of the game, and Sly Cooper has become the character I really liked as a kid for his sneakiness, confidence, his attitude, his charm, his charisma. He's very cool. He's probably really nice. God, I'm a furry, aren't I? Best 3D Mario game. I was a big fan of Mario 64 as a kid. I did play the one on the Nintendo 64, but I owned a copy of the DS version and I was obsessed with that as a kid. It was one of my first Mario games, and since then I've been a huge fan of Mario Galaxy 2, and as of lately, Odyssey did not disappoint. Do you watch Okay. What is that? Oh god. No, I don't. What music do you listen to? My taste in music changes a lot. I used to listen to a lot of Porter Robinson and Madeon, but lately I've been really into Studio Killers, The Real Tuesday Wild, Mars Argo, and sometimes Poppy if I'm in the mood. The Beatles, I really like the Beatles. Bo Burnham, Daft Punk, the occasional Green Day, Owl City Fireflies. Shut up. Really whatever suggested me on Spotify and SoundCloud. I also actually listen to some people I know a little personally, like Northbound, Sven the Fenn, and Ivory Rasmus. I'll link those three in the description. They make some really good stuff, and I feel like they're all gonna really take off someday. You ever gonna shout out my SoundCloud? No. Is your cat okay?
Right as I was typing out this question. You gonna do something? I need the views, George. George, I need all the views and subscribers. People like cats.
What smaller channels on YouTube have you been interested in lately? How difficult is it for you to balance school and YouTube, and how do you deal with the stress? For YouTube, I guess it stresses me out sometimes, yeah. It might be surprising. Like I know it's just me making videos of a penguin talking and goofing around and doing these skits, but it's just fun to make and I really enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but you know, it can be tough hoping that the feedback is good or hoping I didn't mess anything up. And you guys are very responsive if I make a mistake, and that's totally okay, don't worry. And just, you know, the usual worries of a typical YouTuber. I also do have to focus on school and make sure my grades stay up. You know, finding the free time to work on these videos can be hard sometimes, especially when I'm like so focused on the creative stuff. I'm like working on a video all the time. It can be hard to like turn off that voice in my head and like focus on math, you know? How I deal with it is I try to look at everything objectively and tell myself that despite everything, it's okay to feel a little sad sometimes. That feeling definitely doesn't last forever. There's always good moments in life, and it's best to try to stay as positive as you can. Are you a bro or a barrel? Haha, yeah, I'm a bro. I love Brofist, Happy Wheels, PewDiePie. Brofist! Oh god, oh no, I didn't mean for this to happen. This is not okay. That was really expensive. Oh no. Best species of penguin. Baby emperor penguins. That is the only correct answer. Next question. What happened to the podcast you and Zal were doing? Do you plan to start it up again? Yeah, we've actually been talking about this on and off. But we think that once we improve our equipment and get some ideas going, we might start up another podcast. Let me know if you'd like that. Dumbest meme of 2018 so far. So far, I think I'd agree with you and say Tide Pods. So dumb. Don't eat Tide Pods. They can literally be fatal. What direction are you planning to take your channel in the future? I plan to do a few few things to really make my channel more interesting and fun. First of all, I will be using this new character a lot more. It'll give me much more opportunities to really talk about the stuff I want to with a character I feel fits my personality better. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm also planning to focus a lot more on psychology, as well as self-help content like the ones I did on the all-nighters, motivation, procrastination, internet addiction, you know. You're also gonna be doing stuff on like video games. Might see another video on Club Penguin soon. You just might. Maybe I'll also do stuff on like movies and TV or whatever. Sure, I might be trying a few new things, but I'll try to be sticking to what I know and like what I really enjoy. So I hope you guys like what I have to offer in the future. And finally, what morals would you say you've kept close to yourself when it comes to YouTube? For example, always trying to improve your jokes, make up with old foes, etc. And what old or new video would you remake or change slightly? That's a good question. Honestly, my morals have been and always continue to be to not focus too much on fame, money, success, or, you know, but to focus on projects that I genuinely enjoy doing. And, you know, I hope helping people along the way with like their problems, or maybe you'll learn something new or think a joke I did was kind of funny. I don't know. I really just don't want it all to be about views, subscribers. In fact, I try to avoid my social blade or YouTube analytics as much as I can, only checking it every couple days just to see what's going on or how I can improve. Of course, I do look at my views and pay attention to them sometimes, and I do think subscriber milestones are great, and it's honestly amazing to see how far this channel has gone. Like 50,000, that's absolutely insane. Like what the I don't want to just do a trend because I know it'll get views. I want to do it because I know I like doing it. Like some people might say like, oh, you just made this video for views, you know it would do well. And to an extent, like yeah, like sometimes I'll be able to predict if a video does well, but like I won't make a video that I know will do well just because like it will. I have to like actually enjoy the process, and like it can't be soul crushing for me. This Q&A was really fun to do. I might do another one. The thing he said about making up with old foes, a quote from the famous book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie says this: "Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean." That's a quote from Confucius, which is in a book by Dale Carnegie, which is in a video by me. That's an excellent book, by the way. You should definitely read it if you have any interest in improving your communication with people in business, family, friends, and pretty much every relationship ever. It's a fantastic book, and I want to read it again, honestly. Also, for the video I'd remake, probably... Alright, well, I think that's it for this video. There were so many good questions in here, and I'd love to answer them all, but that may be for another time. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and maybe you learned something about me, or maybe even about yourself. I don't know. Probably not, most of this video is a big meme, so if you want to subscribe to see what I do next, feel free. Or if you want to check back once in a while, that's fine too. Let me know what you thought of this video, what you thought of my new character design, or if you have any other questions, you can message me on Twitter, in my Discord server, or even in my YouTube comments. I'll see you later, and as always, good vibes, everyone. Hello, this is the new outro card. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you like the little squares going by? That's pretty cool. But yeah, this part is just dedicated to the people who helped make this video. I want to thank Zalgaloo, The Right Opinion, and Koronix. I want to thank those three for their help. They also all make really cool, unique videos on their own that I mentioned earlier. You should definitely check them out. All their links are in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed recording it, and I have some editing to do. So, I'll see you later. Bye! Bye! Bye, 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 bye.